Hello guys, it's Rach Sketches here, and today I'm going to be doing like a sketchbook tour. This sketchbook right here, but it's not full all the way yet. So we'll just call this kind of a part 1, and I'll make a part 2 once I fill this up all the way. And also later in the video, I'll be doing a desk tour so you guys can see what my desk looks like with all my supplies and stuff. So let's get started opening the first page, and you can see I covered the cover with some cute star washi tape that I found at Joann's. So open up the first page. We got this kind of semi-realistic mixed with kind of a cartoony Brendan Urie sketch that I did. I think I did this, I did this back in March. And I drew this from a picture I found in a magazine that I liked. And next you got, oh, this is one I did, same magazine. This is Vic Fuentes from Pierce the Veil. And honestly, I'm not super proud of this one. I don't know, I don't really like the way his face came out, and also I can't really draw long hair super well, but you know, I mean, every piece that an artist makes can't be perfect. Next we've got, I did this Black Widow. I don't know what inspired this. I sat down one day and I was like, I feel like drawing a Black Widow spider. So I believe all this is done with, I sketched it with a mechanical pencil first, and I have darker leaded pencils like B8, I believe. 8B, yes. I had an 8B pencil that I used to darken the lines. Yeah, I remember when I did this puppy in drawing class. So that was towards the end of the school year. I remember, I think this is one of the only few drawings that I actually finished. And this, yeah, again, like what I said, this is one that I did not finish. This is from a picture that I took. Me and my sister were in the parking lot of a store, and we found a flower just laying on the ground. So we took a picture of it with both of our shoes in it because we thought it was like all artsy and cool. Oh my gosh, so this one, I remember I did this on the last day of drawing class because I didn't want to start like a big huge project again, so I thought, what's something quick that I can draw to take up the time? And I had a meme of Kermit the Frog on my phone. So I drew that. Yeah, this one, another one I did not finish. This was a singer. I forgot who this was supposed to be, but I do know that it was a singer. This is from a guitar that I have in my room. It's like a little model guitar that I have. This is Paramore. I did this, I can't remember if I did this before or after I went to their CD signing. Yeah, I think this was done after, because I remember I went to a CD signing at a local record store here, and I don't know, I was just inspired to draw them. And this one I did, this one's kind of, the neck is way too long. I didn't base this off a picture. I was camping and I was bored, so I started drawing, and this is the result. And I made his the lines around his eyes way too dark, so it looks like he's wearing eyeliner, and his neck is way too long. So this is if you don't know, this is Aaron Pauli, who is the lead singer of Mice and Men, and I don't know, I thought he was cute, so I drew him. I'm actually pretty happy with the way I drew his hair and stuff, because I'm not very good at drawing hair, but I actually do like the way this one came out. This one, actually, I probably finished that. That one was supposed to be Tyler Carter from Issues. This one is, so this is the lead singer of a band called Disciple, and this is the lead singer of a band called Red. And like I said, I kind of suck at drawing long hair, so I'm not really too happy with the way Kevin came out. This is kind of weird. I don't really draw bald people that much, but this is probably the first bald person I've ever drawn. I think this one was supposed to be somebody, and I cannot remember who. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is Leaf Pool from the Warrior Cat book series, and I did this one while I was at camp, kind of waiting around for my friends to show up. And I had like an extra like hour or so of free time, So I brought my drawing stuff and I drew this out. You can still see the sketch line, so I didn't really erase them since I did it with pencil. And I thought it would look cool if I outlined it with this color. The B63 Light Hydrangea is like one of my favorite Copic bark colors. Yes. Okay, so this is, I did this last week while waiting in the airport. So what I was doing, I was trying to draw Pokemon from memory. So I drew Mudkip, and then I asked my sister, I just said, you know, name a random Pokemon and I'll draw it from memory. And so she said Dragonair, because Dragonair is one of her favorites. Oh, and I did these with a brush pen instead of a fine liner. And I was kind of sloppy with the Dragonair, but with Mudkip I kind of tried to make it look halfway decent, and I don't know, I kind of like it. So these I did also from memory while I was on the plane, and some of the lines are a little bit kind of wonky because if you've ever been on a plane, then you would know that it is not a smooth ride. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like little red specks in the paper. That is because my red Copic marker, I don't know what happened, the ink was like leaking from the tip. Like I opened it and ink just like sprayed everywhere. Of course, Mr. Fedora Man, Patrick Stump. I did this one on the airplane as well from a picture. And usually, yeah, I didn't have a blender with me because I forgot to bring one. So I kind of tried to do a crosshatch blending style with the pencil. This one, there's Bulbasaur and Charmander. Again, I did it with the brush pens. And that, I did these from memory, and I tried to do Totodile from memory as well, but I didn't like the way he was turning out because it looked nothing like the way Totodile is supposed to look. This one I did in the hotel when I was in New York, and I've had very limited colors. I didn't bring any skin tones with me, so I had to just leave his skin white and just use kind of the gray. And, you know, it kind of gave it a cool, you know, like, Revenge era Gerard style, because, Revenge Gerard, no, and the Revenge My Chemical Romance era in general was a lot of black and red. This one I also did not finish, whoops, and this one I also did not finish, because I didn't have skin tones. I didn't want to make his skin gray. That's Josh Dunn, and I did that with a brush pen, and this one was kind of just quickly done. I was just kind of doodling. Again, same with this one. I was just kind of drawing bored. This one wasn't supposed to be anybody specific. I was just, yeah, again, I think I stopped this one because I was shading, and the black ink got smudged in with the light gray, and I didn't like that. This one I did, this is Gray Stripe from the Warrior Cat series, and I did this one while waiting in the terminal at the airport. And these two, Alex and Jack from All Time Low, I did this one on the plane back home. And again with the Patrick Stump, I didn't have a blender, so I just kind of had to cross-hatch again the shade. These ones, they're not supposed to be, I wasn't trying to make them like a clean kind of portrait. They're mostly, I tried to go for like a sketchy style since I didn't have a blender. And I like to add the color around it just to kind of give it some, you know, make it a little bit less boring. So I did that, and this one, this is Zach from All Time Low, and I was drawing the whole band. I didn't get to finish drawing Ryan, and I kind of slacked drawing Zach. I really slacked on his hair and stuff. That's it for this one. It's about a little less than halfway filled. So I'll definitely make another sketchbook tour once this book is completely filled. So now we can get on with the desk tour. Hey guys, I'm back, and we're going to start with the desk tour, and I'm holding my phone with my hands right now, so I'm going to try to make this as least shaky as I possibly can. So let's just zoom out real quick so you can get a full view. And as you can see, this is my desk. Oh, my tripod's in the way of my laptop. But this is where all the drawing happens. This right here is where I keep all my markers. As you can see, I keep my Copics separate because I got a Copic holding container. to keep all my Copic markers. And then my other ones are in here. There are, these are my pro markers. I got some, what are they called? Oh, Spectrum Noir markers. And I also have, I got these like cheap Copic knockoffs that are in here too. So they look like this. They look kind of like Copics, but they're not Copics. And that's where I keep my markers. And this is my Copic marker chart, which I use so I don't have to always test out the marker on a piece of paper first, so I can know exactly what it's going to look like when I put it down on paper. So yeah, that's my marker section. And over here, this is where I keep my pens and fine liners and white ink gel pens. And these are my colored pencils. And these are my regular pencils, and I have some different colored fine liners in here and paintbrushes. And I had these mugs from Target. They were like $5 or so to hold them in. I think at one point I was going to decorate them, but I don't think I had time to. Maybe I will someday. There's my pencil sharpener. I got a tape dispenser. And I made this rowlette out of melty beads a few months ago. So I thought it looked pretty cute right there. Little inspiration thing. I don't know, I thought I got this somewhere and I thought that the flowers and stuff look cute on it. Very pretty. And if you look up here, this is my brand new beta fish, and I named him Mushu because he's a dragon scale beta, and I just got him Friday. I got him Friday because there's Mushu. He's livelier than all my other beta fishes, which that's pretty cool. Here are my two Gerard Way Funko figures that I got. I got these a few years ago, and they hang out up here. And these are all my Pokemon plushies. You can see I've got Piplup, Flareon's back there, Leafeon, Squirtle, Vaporeon, Glaceon, and I got Pikachu, of course. They're hang out up there. These are all my watercolor tubes. I got, I have the liquid watercolor because, I don't know, I like them better than watercolor pencils. I don't know why, I've always kind of, whenever I draw with watercolor pencils, I just don't really like the way it turns out, because I feel like no matter how hard I blend it with water, I can still see the pencil marks. So there's that. I got my calendar up here. It's my chemical romance on it. I need to get ready to change it soon because it's almost August. There's my guitar up there, tripod, and my laptop. And that's pretty much it. Oh, I've got that's not really part of my desk, but I got my big old rack of CDs because I absolutely love music. And this drawer, this is where I'm keeping the stickers and stuff that I'm going to sell here soon. The online store will be open sometime in September. I do know that. So, you know, if you like these, then you will be able to purchase them at some point in September. And that's basically all, that's all on my desk. So anyway, I will see you guys soon. I will have a drawing video out sometime next week. So until next week, I will see you then.